What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Again, WB is out on the mat training as we speak, so he asked me to do the intro. This is the intro. Hopefully you have been successfully introduced to the channel, which is Wonderboys, but I'm filling in. So today, WB is going to break down some basic front kick technique to help your front kick become even more effective. The front kick is not a super utilized technique in the sport of MMA. You see it a few times, but with that being said, WB is going to teach you how to close the gap, deliver the front kick, dropping your opponent instantaneously, kicking them into next week, getting you the W and the win / bonus money. Here we go. Let's get into the video.
What up, everybody? What's up, everybody?
We're working on some good front kick. Keeping the Eli hand up. You're dropping that front hand. Why? So he can punch you in the face. Okay. Oh, I see why you're dropping your hand, because he's dropping his too. You've been watching Big Bro over here. There we go. All right. So we're working on some basic, simple front kicks and trying to explain the difference between a front kick and a front foot push. Some of them are picking the foot up, touching the body, and pushing away. That's not going to be really that effective when it comes to shutting your opponent down. So if you move that foot, chamber it in, move it out nice and fast, that's when it becomes a front kick. So that's what we're trying to develop. With a little bit of footwork in the process of the whole thing, that's the key. That's the key we're working on today. We want to make sure that we kick fast so that we're not pushing the guy away, we're kicking him away or her away. All right, so pick that leg up, boom, shoot it in there nice and quick. Make that what your goal is. Boom, blast, shoot it in there so fast that they can't get out of the way in time. Therefore, foot penetrates, retracts, they go down or go away. Here we go, other side.
Body behind it, taking down Francis Ngannou. I'm not saying I am. He could. Giant. The giant killer technique. Like Mr. T was saying, some people like to push really hard with this kick instead of snapping the kick out and back. When you snap the kick out and back, it allows more penetration into the body, and then when you retract it, making it that much more effective. Sometimes when you push, you're not really doing any damage, you're just pushing the guy away. When you strike with the ball of the foot, you're striking with a smaller surface area, which allows more penetration with that front kick as well. I mean, yeah, I could do it with the heel, but with this, I'm striking with the ball of the foot. So it's important to be able to learn how to pull your toes back, like so. Almost like you're walking on your tippy toes. You gotta be able to go here and here, right? And you got some different exercises you can do to loosen those toes up for that, but just doing that a lot. Picking the leg up and snapping it out back. I'm not picking it up and pushing. That's something totally different than what we're working. Not saying you can't do that, but that's not what we're doing today. Focus on the snap.
Come on, Dan. Come on, Dan. Stick it in there. Brace it. Come on. He needs to. He needs a good solid target. Nice. Beautiful. Okay. That's what your front kick right there.
Yes, sir.
You ever done a front kick before?
In training, yes, sir. In an actual fight, no, sir, I haven't.
It's a good thing we train these techniques so that you don't use them.
Sorry, sir. I mean, even with your hands up, this kick can knock you back, right? Or drive the elbows into the body. Even if they try and block it. I found it awesome working this kick, especially this kick right here, is when you got a guy up against the ropes or up against the fence and you're just trying to ooze them through the cage. Just gonna front kick them until they just ooze through the cage, dripping, you know.
Again, some of you guys be careful you're not picking your leg up, almost extended, and then you push. That's really not a front kick, okay? And it's gonna cause very little effect. You might get lucky and get somebody with it, but I doubt it. You're gonna chamber it in. By chambering in, it allows you also to pick that knee up much easier, much faster, okay? So you ever get that knee up fast, you can boom, take it up high if you need to, take it to the body if you need to, all righty? But get that knee up and shoot that baby out. Boom, let them have it. Here we go.
It hurt!
And if you shout, "This is Sparta," it's even better.
If you notice, me and my man Wilson are starting from fairly far away, we got some distance between each other, right? So we're working on closing the gap. And one of the methods of closing that gap, especially with this type of kick, is called the slide-up movement. And some of you guys have probably seen this before. Maybe you just don't call it a slide-up, maybe you call it something else.
I heard it called like a pendulum step before or something like that.
Really?
Yeah,
Sweet
maybe.
tea?
I think I just made that up.
Sweet tea with the knowledge over here, the different styles.
I actually saw GSP teaching the same movement in a seminar that he was doing on his Instagram.
Really?
The slide up.
Oh,
yeah.
wow, dude.
So you know it's legit.
Yeah, you know it's legit when GSP is teaching this kind of type of movement. And it's super basic. All you're doing, if you notice, you're sliding the back foot up to the front. As you're moving that back foot up, your front foot, your striking leg should be already headed to the target. So for instance, my man Welson's throwing a kick. Sliding up, boom, placing it with his back foot. Moving heavy weights with this kick. This, you gotta say it. This I can't do it. This is Sparta! Boosh. And in order to make this kick extra successful, what do you have to say, Weston?
This is Sparta.
Just way more enthusiastic
Yeah,
though.
you gotta go, this is Sparta! And then throw the front kick. It's kind of like that. Makes it that much more powerful. Okay, slide up. Slide up, front kick. Now, you have front kicks, you got teeps, right? Muay Thai, there's different types of front kicks, right? You got the karate snapping front kick, the push kick, the teep with the front leg, all different types of front kicks.
Nice. The best method for executing a front kick or the best hip position so your front kick's really most effective is if your hips turn straight forward. But nobody's really going to do that, okay? Your front kick, your front leg's going to work best if your hips square ahead. But during a fighting situation, that's really not going to happen, okay? So you're going to be somewhat angled when you throw that front kick, and that could be good. It'll also give you a little bit of extra reach when you do that. But be careful you're not turning totally sideways trying to deliver that front kick, because it really makes it hard to put a lot of power into that kick. Because you throw a kick because you want to try to hurt somebody with it, right? You don't throw it just for decoration. You want to try to cause some sort of an effect. If your hips are so far in a position, you can't make that happen. Well, you need to change the hip position. So turning forward in a perfect world, straight ahead, is going to be, you know, pretty much the thing. But when you're fighting, you're not going to do that. You're going to have some sort of an angle on those hips, which is okay. But be careful you're not going too far.
All right, guys, there you have it. If you want to have a really solid front kick, this is the way to do it. You're closing the gap, right? You're getting your body in good position, delivering that kick, trying to cause an effect like Mr. T said. So practice the slide-out movement. Practice getting those toes pulled back to be able to deliver a solid front kick. And there you got it. You should be a front kick professional, all right? You guys know what to do, all right? I don't even have to tell you, but I'm going to say it anyway. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Hit some like, hit us with some likes, a lot of likes, please. We want to get at least, what, 1 million likes if you can? Yeah. And of course, throw some comments down below. We always read the comments, so let us know what you guys want us to break down next. It's up to you. We want to see. And if you don't, he will front kick you personally.